Sauber is heading into the Bahrain Grand Prix with a game plan that could truly turn their 2025 Formula One season around. After a lackluster performance in Suzuka, the team is hoping to find their footing in the next leg of the triple header, and they're bringing something to the table that could be a real advantage: valuable data. But what's even more intriguing is the Brazilian rookie Gabriel Bortoleto, who's making a name for himself and could surprise everyone with his experience in Bahrain. Here's the twist: Bortoleto has already won in Bahrain back in 2023, when he was still racing in the junior categories, and now he's taking that experience to the biggest stage of motorsport. You might wonder, why Bahrain? Why is this circuit so special for Sauber? It's not just about the car or the current technical developments, it's also about the track itself. Bahrain is unique, demanding a completely different setup and driving style than Suzuka. Sauber's team principal, Jonathan Whitley, is not setting high expectations for miracles, but wants to capitalize on every opportunity, especially with the data they've collected during pre-season testing. But there's no denying the reality. The car, although improving, is still far from competing with the front-runners. However, Bahrain could be the perfect opportunity to bring everything together. Sauber's key focus this weekend will be on understanding how their car reacts to the abrasive asphalt and extreme temperatures in Bahrain. It's not just about getting the fastest lap time, but learning how to make the car work under these specific conditions. One of the most important aspects of this track is the braking zones and low-speed corners, which place a heavy demand on tire management, particularly with the rear tires. Sauber's car has been prone to tire wear and traction issues, so getting those right will be crucial to staying competitive. Even though Sauber isn't in the fight for podiums yet, they are still aiming to make a strong statement this weekend. It's all about making the most out of their experience, utilizing their pre-season testing data, and applying it effectively in Bahrain's high-pressure conditions. The big question is whether they can make a significant leap forward, or if they will continue to battle in the midfield. With the car's limitations on race pace and traction, the team's strategy will be key. Now, let's focus on Gabriel Bortoleto. He might be a rookie in Formula One, but his experience in Bahrain is a huge advantage. Winning on this track in the junior categories wasn't just a fluke. It's proof that he understands the intricacies of this circuit, which could give him the edge over other drivers who are less familiar with the challenges here. Bortoleto's understanding of tire management and car handling in Bahrain is something that could surprise everyone, especially considering the current level of competition. Despite being in a completely different car this year, Bortoleto's calmness and focus have been evident from his communication with the engineers. He's providing clear and concise feedback, which is crucial for making quick decisions on the track. As a rookie, it's impressive to see how he's stepping up, not just as a driver, but also as a critical asset to the team's development. When it comes to the race itself, there's a lot of pressure on the team to make the right adjustments quickly. Bahrain is a notoriously difficult circuit when it comes to managing tire wear and handling the high temperatures. Sauber's car has been prone to these issues in the past, and with the added challenge of the team's internal issues with setup and race pace, this weekend will test the limits of what they've been able to achieve with the SF25. If they can nail their tire management strategy, it could put them in a position to fight for those crucial points. The other big question for Sauber is their approach to strategy. This is where the team has shown improvement, but still needs more consistency. In recent races, they've had issues with race pace after pit stops, especially when dealing with tire degradation. Bahrain's high tire wear means that Sauber's tire management will be pushed to its limits. A perfect strategy here could be the difference between finishing in the points or falling back into the pack. Every detail matters in Bahrain, from choosing the right tire compound to perfecting the timing of pit stops. Sauber's strength lies in its ability to adapt quickly. The team's technical read of the car, combined with the knowledge of how to adjust the setup in real time, will be crucial for this race. The track's abrasiveness and the fluctuating temperatures throughout the day mean that each session will require quick responses and constant adaptation. This could be a huge advantage for Sauber, especially since they already have a baseline understanding of how their car should behave on this track. But what does a successful weekend look like for Sauber in Bahrain? It's not necessarily about podium finishes. Given the car's limitations, the realistic goal is to get both cars to at least Q2, with one of them, preferably Bortoleto, getting into Q3 or at least starting near the points zone. If they can achieve that, it would be a strong result considering the current competitive field. More importantly, it would be a sign that the team is translating their pre-season data into real on-track performance. Scoring points in the midfield is the main goal. It might sound simple, but in Formula One, every point counts. With teams like McLaren, Aston Martin and Mercedes ahead of them in the pecking order, it's important that Sauber makes the most of their opportunities. If Bortoleto can run closer to Nico Hülkenberg, it would also be a good sign that he's adapting well to the car's demands. It's not just about finishing higher, it's about showing consistent progress and improvement. At this point, Sauber is not just a team trying to survive, but one that is beginning to show potential. They have the data, they have the drivers, and they have the opportunity to start making a real impact. Bortoleto, with his past experience at Bahrain, could be the wild card that helps them unlock more of the car's potential. If the team can nail the setup and strategy, a good result is certainly within reach. As we approach the Bahrain Grand Prix, Sauber is facing a defining moment. If they can capitalize on their strengths, they could surprise many and start making a move in the standings. For Bortoleto, this race could be the opportunity he needs to prove himself in Formula One. With a strong race performance, he could show the world that he's not just a rookie, but a driver to watch in the coming seasons. So the question remains, can Sauber capitalize on the Bahrain circuit, and will Bortoleto seize this opportunity to leave his mark on Formula One? Only time will tell. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think Sauber can pull off a surprise this weekend, and will Bortoleto deliver the performance we're all hoping for?